They ruined his life. But he didn't just survive, he came back to take everything. Imagine this. You work for years, late nights, missed birthdays, endless stress, because you believe in something bigger than yourself. You believe in fairness, in honesty, in building something that matters. And then, one decision changes everything. This is the story of Ethan Ross, a man who once worked for one of the largest tech companies in America, a man who believed in doing the right thing, a man who paid the price for it. But what no one saw coming was his return. Back then, Ethan wasn't a billionaire. He wasn't even a senior executive. He was just a mid-level project manager, good at his job, respected by his team, and deeply loyal to the company he thought shared his values. The company, let's call it NextFrame Technologies, wasn't just any tech company. It was a giant, a household name, the kind of company that doesn't just build products. They shape the way you live, the way you think, the way you connect with the world. To Ethan, working there was a dream come true, until the day he discovered a secret that would destroy that dream forever. It started with an email, a single email that wasn't meant for him. It was about a financial report, an internal audit that showed something shocking. Millions of dollars were being funneled into fake projects. Money wasn't missing, it was being hidden, and the people doing it, the very executives who preached integrity every single day. Ethan froze. He read that email over and over, hoping he was wrong. But the more he looked, the worse it got. Fake projects, ghost employees, even offshore accounts tied to senior leadership. He faced a choice: delete the email and pretend he never saw it, or do the right thing and report it. And Ethan, he chose the right thing. He went through all the official channels, HR, compliance. He even emailed the CEO, Lucas Grant, a man worshipped by the media as a visionary leader. But what happened next was a nightmare. First, they ignored him. Then, they turned on him. Suddenly, his performance reviews dropped. Meetings he once led, he wasn't even invited to anymore. Colleagues stopped talking to him. It was like he didn't exist. And then, one Friday afternoon, security walked him out. No explanation, no warning, just a box with his things and a cold, "Your position has been terminated." He stood there in the parking lot, staring at the building he gave years of his life to, his stomach hollow, his heart broken. And the worst part? The people he tried to protect didn't care. The news never broke, the scandal never surfaced, because the NextFrame was too powerful. And Ethan? He was just one man. For months, he spiraled, lost his savings, nearly lost his home. People called him paranoid when he tried to tell the truth. But deep down, Ethan knew one thing: he wasn't wrong. And that's when the idea hit him. If they wouldn't play fair, neither would he. 2 years later, Ethan was a different man. Not broken, not bitter, but relentless. He built something in secret, a startup that no one saw coming, a platform that could dismantle NextFrame's monopoly overnight. While they were busy crushing small competitors, Ethan was building a system so innovative, so simple, that millions of users would switch the moment they saw it. Investors laughed at first. You can't beat $1 trillion company. But Ethan didn't need to beat them everywhere. He just needed to hit them where it hurt. And then, the day came. NextFrame was hosting its annual live event, a national broadcast watched by millions. The CEO, Lucas Grant, was on stage, smiling for the cameras, talking about changing the world. But halfway through his big announcement, the screens behind him glitched, the logo faded, and a new one appeared: Ethan's startup. A message filled the screen. This is what real innovation looks like. For the people, not the profits. The crowd erupted. Social media exploded. Ethan walked on stage, calm, confident, and fearless. And for the first time, the world saw the man they tried to erase. In that moment, Ethan didn't just launch a product. He launched a revolution. The company that once fired him was now fighting for survival. And the CEO who humiliated him was now humiliated in front of the entire nation. Ethan didn't just win, he made history. So, what's the lesson here? Sometimes doing the right thing will cost you everything. People will betray you. Systems will fail you. But if you stay true to who you are, if you refuse to give up, there's a power in that resilience that no corporation can ever buy. And maybe, just maybe, the best revenge is success they can't stop. If you believe in stories like this, stories of justice, redemption, and courage, make sure you hit that like button and share this with someone who needs to hear it today. Because somewhere out there, someone is fighting their own battle, and they need to know it's not over yet.